Hope springs eternal, and that's never more true for the Royals in 2011. Coming up on this Spring Royals Report, defense is not only an emphasis, it's a priority this season.
He's pushing me to a level that I never been pushed before.
On the mound, if lefties are oddballs, then the Royals are loaded with oddballs.
But it's the envy of baseball sometimes, you know, if you have a good lefty.
Plus, we'll sit down with the orchestrator of this team.
I want to get to a point where we expect to win every year.
And the man in charge of putting together the pieces.
They're a very talented group of young players, but you know, they want to do something special here.
All that and who's playing, plus who's playing where. Get to know the Royals next on the Royals Report. Sunny Surprise, Arizona. The Royals spring home now for the 9th straight year, and that's where we are. Hello and welcome to the Royals Report here on Metro Sports. My name is Mick Schaefer. We are here in Surprise, Arizona, where it is spring, and spring is great because of a lot of things, not just because of the weather, but also because of the baseball. What's great about that is now is the time when you kind of find out your team's identity. And for the Royals in 2011, it's going to be a brand new identity. After leading the Royals with a .318 batting average in 2010, Billy Butler is back to anchor the lineup while splitting time at first base and DH.
I'm not trying to do anything different. I'm trying to go out there and just be the productive player that I've been and continue to move that way. I mean, hopefully keep producing and yeah, ultimately it comes down to wins. I mean, it's not a one-man show. It's a team game.
Alternating with Butler should be slugger Keila Kaihui, the 27-year-old, expected to make his first opening day after 9 years in the minor leagues.
My birthday is going to be the 29th, the last day of camp, so I mean that will probably have to top my list as the best birthday present I've ever received. Yeah.
Second baseman Chris Getz battled injury in 2010. He'll have to stay healthy and improve on his .237 batting average from a year ago to hold off competition from the likes of Jeff Bianchi, who's recovering from the same reconstructive elbow surgery that Mike Aviles went through.
I told him, I was like, if your elbow is messed up now, why not have the surgery? You have a full year. I mean, either way, if you go out, all you're going to do is put up a poor performance. I was like, just look at what I did. I was like, I didn't do anything spectacular. I was like playing through pain, and you don't do anything good. Aviles'
bat will be back in the lineup, but his glove will be over at third base this season. Another year, another position for the versatile Aviles.
They trust me enough to where, you know, I'm not a liability out there on the field, so I think that's a good thing. I think having the options is always a good thing. I mean, eventually, I'd like to settle down in one position, but for right now, that's, you know, not what the situation calls for.
Defensive whiz Alcides Escobar has the most major league experience of those coming over in the Greinke trade. Shortstop is his. Veteran Wilson Bademi figures to be a good utility option in the infield. And in the outfield, things are a little more congested. Alex Gordon will start the season in his new position, which is left field. Will he stay there, however, is the question. Gordon's only played 123 games the past 2 seasons.
You know, he works very hard, as we all know. He's got one of the most sculpted bodies in camp. But at the same time, you've got to have you know, baseball toughness and baseball strength and baseball flexibility to be out there. And sometimes the more soft tissue you have is somewhat better in our game.
A couple of free agents should start as well. Melky Cabrera will play center after spending most of his career there as a New York Yankee. And Jeff Francoeur will play right field after spending most of his career as an Atlanta Brave.
This is an organization that is about to start winning and winning a lot. And for me, you know, I'd love to be a part of that. I feel comfortable here. You know, obviously the guys here are great teammates, and you know, it's something that I'd love to be a part of, absolutely, no doubt.
Longtime Royal Mitch Meyer has a good shot at being the team's 4th outfielder. But don't count out guys like Lorenzo Cain, another one of those guys from Milwaukee.
With Milwaukee, you know, they knew what I could do, you know, and over here is you know, you got to go out and prove yourself each and every day. So, like I say, it's fun, but you know, it feel like eyes are on you. But at the same time, you got to try to enjoy it, you know, and have fun with it.